All right. Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wadash. I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great minister on GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessed to the hope of the elect on the four corner, who's in the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. All right, it's your brother Nabah. I just come with a quick lesson, all right, through the spirit and power of you, how about Shemal Shai. Basically, it's a lamb backing out the elder. I mean, not the Zakba, but GMN, South Carolina. All right, a very edifying video he did. I just want to touch it up a little more, what I'm saying, make it plain, upon tables. But he that read it, he that read it, run with it. All right, because here it is, this the problem with Christianity, trying to go out their own feelings. That's why Christianity right now is that it's stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Because it holds no order. You can do what you want to do. You can come as you are. And that's what makes Christianity filthy. Because when you come to serve the Lord, all right, it's an order. All right? It's an order, man, that the Lord requires of you, all right, to keep. All right, as we continue in Babylon and Great, rehearsing the righteous acts. So you ain't got to rehearse the righteous acts when you're dealing with Christianity and all the other religions. All right, but here it is. I'm going to play the video. I know some of you brothers and sisters already watch it. I'm going to play the video and Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified, while I let the law down, man. Get straight into it. It ain't going to be too long. Talking about. Oh shit. The goddamn sound. Hold on. Salakia. That's what that was. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I'm playing now.
Out in the Bible.
Well,
when you worship the Bible more than you worship God, it's called bibliolatry. Somebody may be saying, so what are you saying, Pastor? We don't need the Bible? I'm not saying that you don't need the Bible. I'm saying put it in its proper perspective. You sitting up here talking about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, quoting Ezekiel, Malachi, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You are talking, we preach every week about folk who had no Bible. Moses had no Bible. Joshua had no Bible. Abraham had no Bible. All they had was a word from God they heard and a feeling in their heart. And here we are telling folk to stop trusting what they feel and stop trusting what they hear.
Right. You see that? And that's the problem. Trusting what you feel, because the heart is deceitful above all things. Who should know it? All right. So that's why the Lord have given us the scriptures. That's why he said, I have given you pastors according to my heart, all right, which is the apostles. And what do the apostles come with? They come with the scriptures, man. All right. Instead of being like this bald head ass nigga right here, all right, this smooth ass face. You see that he ain't rehearsing the righteous acts. He coming as a fucking Christian, which adopted the Edomites. All right. Well, how can I put this shit, man? All right, dealing with the 501c3 charter, man. All right, dealing with the Old Testament done away with. This the type of nigga that you're looking at right now. Because here it is. The scripture said, believe on me. What the hell was shot when you go to John 7:38? He said, believe on me as the scriptures have said. And out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. So you always have to go back, all right, and look upon the scriptures. You can't think and move with your own vain opinion, your own thoughts. See, that shit gonna lead you to destruction, as in Proverbs, man. All right, so let me get up to these precepts real quick. And I want to start with this one right here. This is Romans 12:1. It said, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that you present your body a living sacrifice. All right. And when you're dealing with Christianity, you don't have to make your body a living sacrifice, man. All right. You can be a mo, you know what I'm saying? You can be a thought, you can be a drug dealer, You know, you can be a robber, a rapist, in it. You can be all these characteristics, and here it is. When you go into the holy, how they accept you. You know what I'm saying? But when you come to serve the Lord, man, it's an order, man. All right. It said, make your body live in sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High. So how can you be acceptable to the Lord, man? You got to do what's pleasing unto him. All right. And one thing is what leaning to your own understanding. They don't please the Lord. All right. They do not please the Lord, man. You know, and it says acceptable to the Most High, which is what your reasonable service. Now, here go the point. And be not conformed to this world. In this world mindset, you can do and say whatever you want to say, and it's okay. You see that? But it said, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. All right? So you can't say how you feel, because how we've been feeling it growing up in Babylon, what have it gotten us? Nowhere. What have it gotten Christianity? Nowhere. All right? That's why people leaving the churches. Because when you start to think on your own instead of relying to the scriptures, you fall. All right? Because the scriptures was made to be our guide. See, this is the scriptures are the GPS to salvation. Not thinking on your own, well, I think this, well, I think that. You know, that ain't gonna lead you to salvation. That's why I say you had to be conformed, be not conformed in this world, but what? Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So now you gotta what? Think according to the scriptures. That's what make the law spiritual. All right? Because here it is, the thing that you want to do, the thing that you want to say, you can't say and do. You got to act according to what? The law, statutes, commandments, man. All right? Yeah, Shalom too, brother. All right? It said that ye may prove what is good. You see that? Prove that what that is good, that acceptable, and what perfect will of the Most High. You see that? So as you think that, well, I feel that my Lord is, or I feel that God is, no, hell no. What the scriptures say? All right, what do the scriptures say? See, that's why Christians don't want to deal with the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Christians do not want to deal with the scriptures because it cut their funk ass. You know? Let me grab this Proverbs, man. Bald head ass nigga, man. This Proverbs. If I say nigga tired of whack tech ass Christians, man. It's a new thing in earth, man. The Lord got this new song, man. All right, this Proverbs. What I got? 3 and 5. All right, this Proverbs 3 and 5. It says, trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not to thy own understanding. You see that? You can't lean to your own understanding, man. You got to trust in the Lord. How do you trust in the Lord? By what? Applying the scriptures. All right, because in the scriptures, because this is the whole book. This is the whole book of the law when you're going to do the Deuteronomy. I mean, not Deuteronomy, but Baruch. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick and jump right back just to explain myself. All right, this Baruch 4 and 1. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law there endure forever. All they that keep it shall come to light, but such as leave it, what shall die? And what you got in Christianity, all right? They dead. They don't have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding. They don't have their breath of life. That's why they remain in the congregation of the dead. All right, because the law is life. You see that? So let me go and jump back to this Proverbs, man. Ugly ass nigga, man. That nigga made me mad as hell. And then, but you know that, this nigga was paid and set up by the serpent to push that shit because it's smooth to a person that's still in the world. It's not an order. See, what it is niggas get mad at order. Niggas hate order. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. He want to speak that smooth shit to what? To gather more people. That's it. To heat more people to himself because it's smooth. It don't cause you to change. You know what I'm saying? It don't cause you to have another mindset. It say be the same. It just be the same. And that's not pleasing unto the Lord. You can't lean to your own understanding, man. But you have to trust in the Lord. How do you trust in the Lord? By applying the scriptures. That's it. That's what faith is, man. All right, and that will make the law spiritual, because the thing that you want to do, you got to apply to the scripture. Well, what the scripture say? You know what the scripture say? The scripture say you can eat pork? No. All right, niggas crazy as fuck, man. But it said trust in the Lord with all thy heart, I mean all thy mind. All right, and it said lean not to thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him. So how can you acknowledge the Lord? By what? Applying the scriptures. You got to apply the law. That's how you acknowledge the Lord. And he said, what? He should direct thy path. You see that? So when you go into Psalms, it's so cold, man. When you go into Psalms 119, check this out. Psalms 119 and 105. Check this out. It said the Lord should direct thy path, right? So this Psalms 119, 105, it says, I'm gonna start at 6. It said, through the precepts I get understanding, right? Through the precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. See, that's a false way that Christian pastor was speaking. That's a false way. You know what I'm saying? That's a false way. But it says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet. Where the word come from? And it's saying, what? A light unto my path, which is what? Salvation. You see, when these laws, statutes, commandments, bro, it's a lamp unto our feet, and it's a what? It's a light to our path. What? To the kingdom of heaven. You see that? So that's why we can't lean to our own understanding, thinking how we're going to make it to the kingdom if we do this or we do that. No. All right? No, it's a requirement that you have to meet. It's a sacrifice you have to make. It's an order you got to come up under. You know? That's why a lot of people going to die. All right? Believing these wacky tech ass preachers and pastors and deacons of these holy houses. You know? They're going to get a lot of people fucked up, man. You know? Well, let me grab Proverbs 14. All right. Proverbs 14 and what I got? 12. All right. Proverbs 14 and 12. And it says, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man. See? But what? The end thereof is the ways of death. Why? Because you're leaning to your own understanding. You're not leaning toward according to the scriptures. That's why the end thereof is death, man. Because what? The commandment is life. Remember, it's a lamp unto our feet, a light to our path. All right? But here it is. This nigga said you continue to think and feel how you want to feel. No, sir. There's a way that seems right to a man. Because here it is, you got the other side, which I call them nigga, them tambourine players and shit. All right, it seems right up to them what they doing, and here it is, they still can go to church and think they still being forgiven. No, sir. Romans chapter 1, the whole damn chapter cut the shit out of them, and it cut those that agree with them. But it seemed right to them, and here it is. You got this. Let me show you the ugly ass nigga again. But then you got this nigga right here saying it's okay. That's not right. Because the end of that is what? Death. The end of eating pork is death. All right? The end of committing adultery is what? Death. You see that? The end of being a nigga is death, man. The end of not coming under the order of Yahweh Shema Shai is death. Come on, man. So you can't lean to your own understanding. You can't feel how you want to feel. You see that? You got to put your feelings to the side. You got to put that pride to the side, because that's basically what it is pride. And pride is one that what departed from his maker. The nigga that don't want to come up under the order. And Christianity push that. You do the hell you want to do. Ugly ass nigga, man. But it says there's a way that seeming right to a man, but the end thereof is what? The ways of death. All right. So if you're thinking how you're going to make it without applying the scriptures, you're going to end up destroyed. All right? Because the Lord has given us the guidelines, the rules and the do's and don'ts. All right? He given us the GPS to what? To salvation. He gave us the tools, man. We have to use it. You see? So let me grab Sirach, which is Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha. All right, 11 to 15. And he want to talk about Moses. Man, the Lord dealt with them personally. The Lord ain't dealing with us, man. That's why he set up Yahweh Shai, which is the mediator. Nigga think the Lord gonna come down and talk to him on his own. Nigga, you been deceived, nigga. All right, you been deceived. Man, crazy as hell. And that's what a lot of Christians, that's why the Christianity always say, only God can judge me. You know, because they think like the Most High will come down and have a one-on-one with them. Dumbass nigga. This is Sirach 11 to 15. It says, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what? Of the law. You see that? Not of your own mind, you know, not how you feel, you see, but of the law. Wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the law. It said, what? Of the Lord, and it's love. Because what is love? Keeping the commandments. Do Christianity keep the commandments? Hell no. They say the law is done away with. So automatically, when they lean to their own understanding, you know, through. But it feel good in the flesh, though. Because you still can do what you want to do. Still gonna be a hoe. You know, still gonna be a mo. You know, and you accept it in the Christianity church. Hell no. When it says wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord, are of the Lord, love, and the way of good works are from him. You see that? It said error and darkness have their beginning together with sinners, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein. That's the Christianity church. Error and darkness have their beginnings together with sinners. Because here it is, when you look at these Christians, they say they born again, they blessed and highly favored. But here it is, they don't keep none of the commandments of the Lord. You know? So here it is, at the end of the day, they're gonna wax old, all right, and the Lord gonna destroy that funk ass. All right? Because you have to change. It said, how can a man cleanse his way? By what? Taking heed to the word. You can't forget that. That's the only how you can change. That's the only how you can be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and you start to take heed to the word, not how you feel, you know. But you got to understand what pleased the Lord, and that's what. Gotta get it real quick, because this the whole duty. This the whole duty of man. So I don't know how the fuck this nigga can say that when Ecclesiastes, all right, 12. At 12:13 say, all right, and it says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Nigga, our ears. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So where do you get I feel or I think from? Where do you get that shit from? When the Lord just said, fear him, keep his commandments, and that's the whole duty. Where you get that from, man? That's why them wacky-tacky Christians gotta be destroyed, man. You know, gotta be destroyed, man. Like the Shaphat or the 12, it said Matthew 15:7. Ye hypocrites, where did Elias prophesy on you, saying? All right, this is Matthew 15:8, and it said, this people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, and honor me with their lips, but what their hearts is far from me. That's a fucking Christian all the way to the T. You know? But what they mind is far from the judgment of the Lord. Because what it was taught by the precepts of man, bagging up the so-called white man in Christianity, man, which Apostle Hart called it plantation Christianity, because that's what it really is. It's a muzzle on the truth, man. You know? But the Lord said what? Fear him. Keep his commandments, because that's the whole duty of man. For the Most High should bring every work into judgment. And that's where these people don't get. You know, I try to tell my mama that. I try to tell my brothers and sisters that. You know, niggas I know in the world. the Lord is coming with the reward. All right. He said his reward is with him. All right. And it said, whether you have done good or evil, guess what? You gotta take that. You know, so it's best to change. Well, you don't have to change when you're dealing with Christianity. You know, so you can feel how you want to feel. You can say what you want to say, and guess what? Nothing will happen. Not over here. Not dealing with your high by Shema Shai. All right. And it said, whatever secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And we understand through Christianity, a lot of wickedness is going on. And it's okay to them, but not up to the Lord. Why? Because they've been deceived. They've been deceived, man. All right, let me get this. Oh yeah, let me get this Romans going to the law of spiritual. And then I got two more, and then I'm gonna end it on that. All right. Because you gotta apply, man. You gotta apply, man. This is Romans 7:14. Now look, I'm gonna start at 1, 2, and I'm gonna jump to 14. It said, know ye not, brethren, why I spake to them that know the law? How did the law have dominion over man as long as he liveth? You understand? So the law is not done away with. So you can't feel and say what you want to say. Because you gotta apply what? You gotta apply the scriptures. What the Lord say. You know? Well, I feel that God loves everybody. But what the scriptures say. You know? Well, I feel that, you know, my God, my Jesus, what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? Well, I feel that we all, what the scriptures say. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But here it is, Romans 7:14. It said, for we know that the law is spiritual. You see that? The law is spiritual. Why? Because you got to apply within your mind. You got to act it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to certain things, you got to apply what? You got to apply the scriptures. You got to apply the law. I can't do that. Why? Because the scripture said it. It's plain. But I am carnal, so under sin. You see that? So that's why we have to apply the law, statutes, commandments, man, on our walk. You see that? But here it is. If you feel how you want to feel, you say what you want to say, you know, you want to do what you want to do, then what? You're not being spiritual. You know, you're not a new creature. All right? So look at these last two in Sirach. All right, this Sirach 19. And I'll play the video one more time. This Sirach 19-20. All right, this Sirach 19 and 20. I got that right? Let me see. That's what I'm gonna say. 18. Yeah, 19. But yep, going back to your precept, it said Matthew 15:9, it said, but in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrine their commandments of men. That's it. You know, that's why he can come out there and boast and say all this bullshit he's saying.
Joshua had no Bible. Abraham had no Bible. All they had was a word from God they heard and a feeling in their heart. And here we are telling folk to stop trusting what they feel.
We ain't even on their level, man. We ain't even on the 4 level.
And here we are telling folk to stop trusting what they feel and stop trusting what they hear.
Hey, that boy right there, hey, that shit sound good, don't it? Dumb ass nigga, man. This shit sound good. What they say in the word, everything that sound good ain't good. You know? Dumb ass nigga, man. But it's Sirach 19-20. And you got those simple ass people in the back, in the audience and shit, in them chairs and clapping and shit. Dumb as hell. It said the fear of the Lord is all wisdom. You see that? The fear of the Lord is wisdom, right? And all wisdom is the performance of what? Of the law. So you can't feel how you want to feel. That's why we be getting cut. That's why the scripture is known as a two-edged sword. Because yeah, we felt some type of way or we think some type of way, but when we go into the scriptures, hey, cut. And what you gonna do? You gonna get mad? Or you gonna straighten you up and be like, okay, then that's the Lord's judgment. That's how the Lord, you know what I'm saying, play it. You gotta accept it, you know. So here it is, and it said, in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of what his omnipotence. You see that? So now we'll get this last precept, Sirach 3:24. Hey, this Tyler my favorite junk. You know what I'm saying? The brother in the camp. No, this is his favorite one right here. Just butt Jake ass out the head on this one. All right, because this the end all be y'all when it come down to your feel or, you know, what you think. You know, this is Sirach 3:24. And it says, for many are deceived. Many are deceived by what? Their own vain opinion. How you feel. See that? For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown what? Their judgment. You see that? So Lord willing, you know, y'all brothers and sisters edified. Next time, say Shalom, Ababa Bob, Baraka Akim, hey, DTA, baby, off the muscle.